Some places are beautiful in their danger, silent, dark, and untouched by time. The underground world has always drawn explorers, a test of courage, of precision, of trust in the earth itself. But sometimes, the earth doesn't let go. This is the true story of John Edward Jones. A father, a medical student, a lover of adventure, and the man who took one wrong turn into a space no human was ever meant to enter. November 24th, 2009. It's the week of Thanksgiving in Utah. John is 26. He's home with his wife and young daughter. And like many times before, he decides to go spelunking, cave exploring, this time with his brother and a few close friends. The destination? Nutty Putty Cave, a twisting, narrow labyrinth of tunnels and rock, known for its tight passages and dangerous squeezes. So dangerous, in fact, it had once been temporarily closed to the public. But John knew caves. He had explored since childhood. So when he saw a narrow tunnel that looked familiar, he didn't hesitate. He went in headfirst, believing it was a known passage called the Birth Canal. It wasn't. What he'd entered was an unmapped crevice, just 10 inches wide, only 18 inches high, barely enough space for breath, let alone movement. And he got stuck, upside down, completely lodged by the chest, in stone. His arms pinned, his body twisted, his heartbeat fighting gravity. And time began to slow. For the next 27 hours, over 100 rescue workers tried to free him. They brought in pulleys, ropes, medical teams. They spoke to him, calmed him. He prayed. He talked about his daughter. He believed he'd make it out. But the cave had other plans. Being upside down, compressed in that position for so long, his heart couldn't pump, his lungs couldn't expand. Despite every effort, John Edward Jones passed away in that narrow space beneath the earth, just inches from being free. His final resting place was sealed forever, because the passage was too dangerous. John's body could not be recovered. Nutty Putty Cave was permanently closed. A concrete plug marks the entrance, and deep inside, John rests, not as a cautionary tale, but as a man who lived with courage and loved deeply. Some journeys test the human spirit. Some remind us how thin the line is between exploration and finality. And some stories, like John's, ask us to cherish every breath. Because in a world of unknown paths, even the bravest can get lost. This is Hippie Happy Tales, real stories of people who dared and left behind echoes that will never fade.